Hello, welcome to the Coach Support Service. I'm John Donaldson, the Coach's Business Mentor. I've just been writing something which I thought would be of interest to make a video about. Now this video would be for you if you're a coach who's just qualified and is wondering how to make the best use of your scarce resources in developing a business, or if you've been at it for a while and spent rather more money than you perhaps intended and still haven't got results that are in line with what you'd hoped for. And this is a story of two coaches, a tale of two coaches I call it in my book. One of them is called Sarah Shoestring and the other one is called Michael Moneypenny. Now Sarah was very good at her job in administration, but she didn't find it that fulfilling, and she decided that she was going to train as a coach. So when she completed her qualifications, and she got top marks by the way, so she was pretty confident of her potential success, she quit her job and started Facebook sharing about what she was doing, putting out the word of what she was doing. She did get a website made, but she got it done by her brother as a favour, and she got some very nice business cards produced at her local petrol station. Because she was living on a savings, she didn't feel she ought to get too involved in these courses and books and other things about how to start up a business. And because she got such good marks and was so well known on Facebook, she thought she'd be all right. Michael worked as a human resources officer in a company and was very popular, very well liked, doing very well. But when he came into a bit of money with a legacy, he decided he would give it up and train as a coach. He got reasonable marks in his qualifications, and then when he was ready to start, he really thought he would go for it. He had some professional photographs taken, he had an elaborate website built, he started a lot of Facebook advertising and other ways of making himself known, bought into a few directories, and generally he really launched himself. He knew about this from the corporate world, about what you had to do in order to get known and get the business in. Unfortunately, it didn't really happen for him either. So move on a few months, and what we find is Sarah is doing a lot of free work. She's doing work for charities, other good causes. She's getting good reputation. People recognise what a good coach she is. But all their recommendations, unfortunately, aren't leading to clients who are willing to pay her money for doing what she can do. Michael, on the other hand, he's getting quite desperate now. The legacy's run out, he's stretching the plastic, and he's looking for what I call the magic bullet. The one thing that if he spends the money on, it's going to project him to fame and fortune. Of course, it doesn't work. And the sad end of this story is that Sarah has to go back to her unfulfilling job, and Michael goes bankrupt. Now, one of the questions I like to ask you is whether you can recognise anything of your own experience in this story. And if you can, I'd be delighted if you share with me. It'll be confidential, but on the side here you'll see a question and answer box where you can put in your comments on what I've been talking about, your questions, not just about this, anything else you want to ask questions about. I'd be delighted to do what I can to answer them. And if you're not on our regular list, getting newsletters and various other things from us regularly, there's a box below where you can put in your name and email address, and we'll make sure you get these things regularly to help you on your way. So, the Coach Support Service is here to help you by giving you the right guidance on how to spend your scarce resources, and we hope that that will be of value to you in the future, both in the form of these videos and stuff you'll find on our website. So thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to speaking to you again. I'm John Donaldson, the Coach's Business Mentor.